Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm going off the script here, nothing written down. Just gonna talk about how life is just day by day, living day by day. Like the other day, I quit my job out of nowhere. I've never really done that, and really it was just because of the people that I worked with, man. It was I'm good at my job. I know what to do when it comes to getting the job done right, making sure tables are good, or just waiting tables and shit. And I'm pretty sure this is everywhere you go, but like the negative people, man, the negativity going into that place, man. Small little place, small town, man. And just immediately I go in there. I worked there for maybe 2 months, 3 months, and I really just couldn't take how negative everyone was. Like, we get it, it's work, but you don't keep talking about how bad work sucks. Just, we're already here, everybody already knows it sucks, just get through it. Fuck. Really what I'm getting at is just the realization of knowing that I say God, people have different words for it, which is, that's right. Anyway, I just know at the end of the day, no matter where I end up being, I just moved to out of nowhere. Like I drove back home for college, and I just got a new place to live, and it's super fucking cool. Like, I got this river back here right on me. It's pretty cool. Sorry, my phone's saying that it's about to die. No, man, life is really what you make it. It's all about perspective. You're only in a hole if you think that you're in a hole. It's like having something that you say is lucky, like that's something that you would carry around with you every day or something like that. You make sure that you have before you leave, right? Because it's your lucky thing. But if you put too much energy into it, so like if you don't have this, then you're not gonna be lucky, or just bad things are gonna happen. If you think that, then the day that you do forget it, that's what's gonna happen. See, like it's programming yourself to do. It's like programming yourself to self-destruct, right? So you have to make sure. I have a saying for myself, is past self looking out for future self. So I don't know how many of you that smoke or not, but like, this is just a little thing, right? It's all little things. Little things matter. So, you smoke a bowl, right? It's empty, and you're zooted out of your mind, you're high, and you go to ash it, right? And you don't just set the bowl back empty, right? You grab some more weed, you grind it up, you load that bowl, and then you put it up for the morning or the next time you smoke. Then you don't have to grind up, you're already ready, and it feels good. You're just like, man, thank you, past self. Look at past self looking up for future self, like, it's awesome when it happens. If you get it to work, it works, man. It's pretty cool. It's like a self-rewarding system. It's like it's like loving yourself. You gotta love yourself before you can love someone else, right? That's the thing with like getting involved with other people, is if you don't know yourself, and if you don't love yourself, and if you're insecure in yourself, and you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, how can you be comfortable with somebody else, with them, in their life? If you're not comfortable with yourself, how can you be comfortable with somebody else? And if you don't realize that, then it could just be a toxic thing. It could just be like a toxic, not toxic, but just, it wouldn't be the best thing for you. If you don't know yourself, then how could you find out yourself through somebody else if you're with somebody else, if that makes sense. I'm working on articulating these kind of things. If you're watching still, thanks for watching, for checking me out. This has just been a passion of mine, I think, ever since I was little. Seeing all the original YouTube creators, like, man, I thought that was just so cool. Like YouTube, not even just for having like followers or subscribers or shit. Just it's a personal thing for me that I need to overcome, because I've been uncomfortable with putting videos up of myself talking about the things that I find interesting, because everybody's scared that like in a social setting, for an example, you like, I don't know, just something simple so it doesn't get too confusing. Like, you know, you have something that you're really interested in, right? And you don't know if it'll play out in this group that you're with, right? Or wherever you are. And it's a social setting, so you're trying to find out things to talk about. You're trying to introduce yourself. You're trying to come off as, you know, the best first impression if you're meeting new people. You're trying to be the best you that you can be, right? So, you know, you don't know what other people think. And a lot of other people piggyback of what other people think. Like if someone was to talk about something that they've done and somebody else would go, oh yeah, shit man, me too, like that shit was crazy, I used to do that too. Anyway, back to the point, like if you have a topic or something that you're really interested about, that you really have a lot of passion for, don't hold back. Because if that's what you want to do and that's what you want to talk about, then by God, go into it all heart, wholehearted, you know, like sink or swim, man. You either go 100% or 0. You know, you can't just do something half-assed, because then it's not really doing anything, you know? Other than proving to yourself that you can do it. It's just, you don't want to show other people that side of you. And so then what's the point in being interested in it if you're not going to express it, you know? But express what you believe. Express what you find interesting. Because if nobody did that, man, we wouldn't have music, we wouldn't have all these different inventions, we wouldn't be the civilization that we are today, floating on a big rock that is the only planet kind of like this where life like us could sustain in the entire fucking universe that we've discovered, that we know of, that they've told us, you know what I mean? But we're sitting here on a big floating rock in the middle of nowhere. We don't even know how we got here. We have an idea and we know in our hearts that on what's true, but we don't know exactly anything, right? So why would you count out anything? Everything's an option. That we are living right now, that we are living and breathing and working and driving cars, and that we are polluting and just we're able to do all these different things, and then why would you say that something is impossible, dude? Why would you say something is impossible? They don't even know science, right? Modern day science. They couldn't think of anything else. They just, you know, two big rocks, minerals combined it, formed a big planet that's 70% water and that can sustain all kinds of life, that can think for themselves and that are conscious. That just happened with a big boom, you know what I mean, dude? There's no offense or nothing, no disrespect to anybody out there. I don't mean to hate on anybody's beliefs or anything, because I'm open-minded as they come. I have studied almost every religion. I don't like the word religion because it's a label. And the whole thing about this being enlightened and being awakened is about getting away from labels and overcoming the ego. And the ego is all about labels. It wants to be something. It wants to be a star child. It wants to be an old soul. It wants to be a hippie. It wants to be a shaman, you know? But you are just what you are. And there's nothing more other than that. You know, you are what you are, and you know what you know. So spread what you know and be who you are. I think that's gonna do it for today, actually. This has been great. I really hope I continue to do this. Like, this is the first time I've actually been all together in a video, and it made sense as I spoke about it. But thank you for checking this out, really. Like, just subscribe if you'd like, you know, like me, whatever. This first video, more to come. Comment if you have a topic or something that you want to talk about. I'll talk about it. Anything. I'll talk about anything, dude. I mean, I'm bored. I just quit my job, you know? Yeah, man, but stay positive, y'all. It's easy to be negative. It really is. It's really hard to not know when you are being negative. And it's really easy to confuse yourself when you're trying to figure out what's positive and what's negative, what's good and bad, you know? Just in those moments, you just gotta take a deep breath. Maybe close your eyes. You know, if you work with your third eye, you know, you can focus on this little area there, intuitive, you know? And you can feel the vibrations in that area, and it will give you clarity. this is kind of something everybody knows, but honestly, stay hydrated, good clean water, clean food. You know, the world, the people above us that everybody knows about, nobody knows who they are, but they know that we know that they don't have our best interest. That's what they want. They want you to be sick. They want you to be unhealthy. They want you to be confused mentally. They want you to be confused emotionally. They want you to be confused in general, just so they can step in this power stance saying, hey, take my hand, let me show you the truth, let me show you what's really real, let me show you what this world is actually about. Man, they don't know shit. They don't know shit. Getting too deep here, but in the past of human history, there has been mystery schools, enlightenment schools, you know, just all over Egypt. You know, they had books, they had novels, they had so many. I mean, it wasn't books and novels, it was probably written on eucalyptus or I don't remember the name of it. If you know it, fucking high five, man. But they just have all this information compiled, you know, and they just think they're, I don't know, man. I don't know who they are. I couldn't speak for them. But they think that they're in so much charge that they have this information that they probably don't even know how to use it. Because we're the ones that already know, that are awakened right now. We are the ones that know. We are the ones that have the power to that. We are the ones that are most connected to the Most High, you know. God the Most High. Anyway, y'all, before I get carried on and anything else, thank you so much for watching. If you liked, subscribe. And there's more to come. Thanks for checking me out. Bye, y'all.